Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 47 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series. Today, we are getting into Mahou Tsukai, also known as Magic User in Japanese. It is a mod that is based off of, have you ever watched anime at all? Heavy influences from the Fate series of anime, which is a great series. If you've never watched any anime, Fate is fantastic. Fate Stay Night, not so much. Fate Zero, on point. Anyway, enough said. Let's start working on Mahou Tsukai. Real quick, between episodes, I did go ahead and make the Terra Steel agglomeration plate. So we got that going over here. Nice. And I did set up a spark with one of our mana pools, so we're just going to wait for that to fill up, and then we can work on getting Terra Steel, because it does require quite a lot of mana to actually make. And I went ahead and made the Charm of Resistance, so we have that. And while I was in there, I made the Hopper Hawk. Not too difficult to make. Just needed a redstone root, which is just some grass or ferns and redstone. So pretty darn simple there. Anyway, so we'll wait until we get a little bit more mana. Then we can make the Terra Steel, which means we can get Hopper Botany Pots, which means we can, like, I don't know. We'll figure something out to do with the Hopper Botany Pots. From what I understand, I mean, our setup that we have here. Oh, speaking of setup, let's get the, look at those uraninite seeds. Oh, I forgot. I had to, freaking the game crashed in between episodes there while I had left and went AFK for a minute, and it had crashed, and now everything's not working. So let's do this. You know what? What's better, doing that or doing this? Not sure. Everything show back up by doing that? It does. That's much faster. We had this problem again, like I said, in Enigmatica 6, and now it's cropping up again with this latest update that we had to the pack, that it's just not wanting to work. Excuse me there, Mr. Spider. Do not approve of you just floating around there. I'm hesitant to go in here because, I'm scared. Okay, cool. I'm scared to go in there. We've had bad experiences inside of our mob farm, as you well know. Anyway, Mahou Tsukai is a magic mod based on the Fate series that does a lot of cool things and some extremely overpowered things. Our goal that we are working towards is what is known as the Morgan. And what it says right there, innate cap. What that means is that it has a cap of 10,000 damage per swing. And it's enchantable. With sharpness, you can smite, whatever, looting, all this stuff. Unobtainium sword, 295 damage, pretty much one-shots everything as is anyway. Cool. Wow. 10,000 damage? Freaking ridiculous, especially since we can put Vorpal onto this somewhere. Vorpal, and with our ability to get up to super high levels of enchant, we can get up to Vorpal, 7, 8, 9. I think we can even go higher than 7 if we really wanted to at some point. So, yeah, we're going to get it, and we're going to be absolutely invincible. How do we get started? Well, first off, what we're going to want to do is make the book, right? That's a good way to start everything. And when you're getting into a mod is to make the book. Curious, before we make the book, is the book inside of here? Hey, it is. We don't even need to make the book. Wow, check that out. Thank you, Akashic Tome. I will say this book is, though, informative, not the greatest for navigating, but basically what you want to do is you want to sit here. If you're starting this pack, just read through the book. It's pretty short. It'll take you maybe 10 minutes to read through everything, and it'll really give you a understanding of how the mod works. I've actually never played with this, so we're going to be doing this together, but I've already read through pretty much most of the book. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Anyway, yeah, look, I already scrolled through almost the whole book anyway. Yeah, that was it. So, getting started. First off, we need to generate Mahou, or mana. How do we do that? A couple things. First thing that we need to do is go into our keybinds and check if we have the key bound, and we do. We have it bound to the M key. What we want to do is see, okay, our map, I'm assuming, is going to be bound to the M key. The material list is M. So we kind of sort of need to find a different button for Mahou. Okay. What about H? What are you used for, Mr. H? I don't ever reach over to you, so I don't know. Anchoring and building gadgets. We'll see if that conflicts. Okay. So, with that being said, H is our key, right? We need a couple things. We're going to need a dagger. We need to be able to stab ourselves. Similar to blood magic, we need to be able to do a little bit of damage to ourselves with a dagger. So we're going to make a dagger. Go ahead and craft the purple. We need that. We're also going to need to get ourselves a mortar and a pestle. And a mortar and pestle. And then we're also going to need a little bit of this spell cloth here, which uses our uses our dagger and some wool. The system doesn't know how to make wool. That needs to be fixed. Real quick, wool is this. Sheep essence. Wait a minute. Oh, sheep essence makes string. Yes. No, spider essence. What am I making sheep essence for then? What do I got sheep essence for? What do? You literally just make mutton. What? You think sheep essence would make wool? I need spider essence to make string, which then makes wool. Are you kidding me? Really? That's the way we're gonna do things? Okay. Anyway, let's do. Wow, I am making a mess. Oh my gosh, cancel. Just clear this, okay? Wool. Wool is made, I guess, the only way is like this. And it used the wrong string. You. Okay. Now we can make some of that stuff that we needed. So let's just get, 64 of that. And then we need Mahou. We're gonna need some spell cloths. We're not gonna need like, a crazy amount, but let's just get 32 to start with and see what happens. Okay, so the way that this works, we need our dagger. Give me that back. And what we do is we, right click with the dagger, and you can see over in the top right, I have a little icon that is called bleeding. Okay, we are bleeding for so many seconds. You get bleeding from taking any damage from any source. Will cause you to bleed. Using the dagger, though, if you look in the book, the dagger specifically says that the dagger is sharp, makes you bleed for longer. It just means that you have more time to do what you need to do. So if we take our dagger and we bleed and stab ourselves with it, and then we press our hotkey, you're going to see right where we're standing, we place a Mahougen, or a mana projection, essentially is what this is. And this is the basics of crafting with Mahou Tsukai overall. If you look in the top left corner, it's kind of hard to see here with this open, but we have our Mahou is 100 out of 100. And that's our mana, essentially. That's how much mana we have available to us. And I keep seeing these. I didn't realize I placed these down. They need broken. So what are we going to do? We need more mana because 100 mana isn't that much. How do you get more mana? Well, it's actually fairly simple. To get mana, you use mana. So if we go in here and we say, okay, we want an attuned diamond, right? Because that holds 10,000, this holds 5,000. So we just need to get one of these attuners and then get an attuned diamond. And if we sit here, and right click with this, we're going to use our mana. And for every 100 mana you use, you gain 1 more mana. And then over time, your mana will regenerate as you sleep, or there are ways that we can speed up our mana generation, which is what we're going to do now. So what I'm going to do is break this. And we have a very convenient mob farm up here. Aha, more phantoms. I really probably should sleep, but you know what I should do is capture one of these guys. Since he is stuck here. Sir? Now we can spawn phantoms as we need to. So we captured one. And are there any more? Or they all, was there only one today? Looks like there might have only been one. Anyway, we have a nice little mob farm here, right? One of our abilities or ways, oh, this actually pauses the game when you open this. One of our ways of generating mana, if we look inside of here, we are looking for these exchanges, okay? A couple different ways to generate our Mahou. Chronal exchange. So what this means is we're going to place one of those Mahoujins, those mana projections down on the ground, and we need to do what it says: powdered quartz, powdered emerald, powdered emerald. Place those in there, activate the spell, and it does its thing. So for example, this one, when placed on the floor, will generate mana for 12 hours a day, centered on the time of placement. For the other 12 hours, it drains your mana. So what you can do is, if you wait until noon, set this up, and then you sleep every night, as soon as it gets night, you will always be regenerating mana. Pretty nifty. We also have the durability exchange, which is where if you place this on top of a chest and then you put an item inside, it will absorb the durability to recharge your Mahou. Catalyst exchange. It will convert any powdered catalyst on top of it into a different type. Alchemical exchange. It places blocks underneath it into a random order. It converts blocks into random blocks of the same class. So if you put diamonds under it, they can become emeralds, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. The one that we are looking for, though, is the boundary of drained life. Okay. Slowly drains health from nearby mobs in a range of 10 blocks. For every health that is drained, health, hunger, or mana is restored to the caster in that order. So what it'll do, every health point drained will restore health, hunger, or mana to us in that order, depending on what we need. It also drains mana every 5 seconds. So, or 5 mana every 1 second. So it's going to take mana away, and then it's going to restore mana to us. Do you see where this is going? Remember, every 100 mana you use, your mana goes up. This converts health into mana. Do you see where this is going? It's going to drain mana, regenerate our mana. Drain mana, regenerate our mana. And yeah, basically, that's where we're at. So what I want to do is we're going to see how many of these we can actually set up and go crazy with. So it's the block we are standing on, or standing in front of. I kind of want it centered, so let's go ahead and set up, at least start out with 4 of these. And then go from there and see, you know, we're just gonna see how crazy this can get. My only concern is that our mob farm does kill them pretty quickly. So we'll see, you know, what's faster, this doing a little damage tick or that. It's in 10 blocks, so as they fall, they should be able to take damage from it. So, okay, so what we need from this is we need 2 powdered iron and an emerald. So we need 8 and 4. And it's actually pretty easy. You just get your emeralds and your mortar and pestle. And the reason we created a mortar and pestle, if you look at Mahou Tsukai, you have a hammer. And you can use this, but it's 1-to-1. The mortar and pestle doubles your production. So recommended if you have the diamonds. You saw it was pretty diamond heavy, but if you have them, use it. So that is emeralds, and then we needed iron. And we needed 8 of those. And we can put all that away. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. And then we right click with an empty hand, I believe, to activate it. And yes. So our Mahou is draining, but at the same time refilling. It is doing damage ticks. I don't care for the sound. Recent, it sounds like skeleton hurt. Yeah. And look, there we go. We're at 102 Mahou. It's working. So if we just do this, this, and this, we just run around and activate these things. Get down. Slow down, please. This, this, and this. And then we right click empty hand, empty hand, empty hand. You know, our Mahou is going to drain pretty quickly right now. But yeah, it's working. Our Mahou is going up. And the more that you have, the more you're going to generate, because we're going to have, you know, thousands. So it'll eventually catch up. I say that's good. I will go ahead and set up some of those other catalysts just to supplement for now, since we are a little bit, you know, low, but that's okay. So what we're going to do, I say, let's do the durability one. We have plenty of stuff. We can make like a netherite or a diamond hammer or something like that, and we can use that, or a diamond sword, and it will help us out. So that is the durability exchange. That is 2 emerald and a diamond. And we need our pestle, 2 emerald. Let's set up. Oh, 10 block range. It killed all of our animals. Not that we really need them, but forgot about that part. I didn't think it was within 10 blocks. Well, hey, we got a whole bunch of Mahou from that. Didn't even think about it. Okay, so we have that, and then we need a diamond, right? What we could do is set up some of that cursed earth stuff in a mob farm, or in a, what are these, compact machine. Just have it spawning surrounded by those things. Just have it constantly spawn and surrounded. It'll cap out on mobs, but it'll also generate us tons of Mahou, and they won't be dying from this. The reason that we're not generating enough is because it's, you know, the mob mash, or the essence generator, is killing them first. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, so what we need is to get our dank. We're going to switch over to a block that we can break. Reason being, this does not like, you cannot place it directly on a chest. You have to place it on a block first, break the block underneath it, and then place it on the chest, if that makes sense. So if we dagger ourselves H, dagger ourselves H, dagger ourselves H, we can then break the blocks. They're going to float. We can get a chest, or 3. Or 4, I guess. Place, place, place. And then we're going to do our thing. So it was 1, 2, diamond, 1, 2, diamond, 1, 2, diamond. And then let's say a diamond hammer. Yeah, we have diamond hammers. We have extra of these. We're not using them anymore. Do not forget that this tries to use blaze rods. Okay, so that is you, and you. And look, there we go. Our Mahou is going up, which means it's going to go down, because these are going to operate, and then it's going to go up. And we have pretty much solved our issue of, you know, not having enough. So now we should start generating like even faster. I think I like that idea, though, of going to a compact machine, setting it up with, like, you know, all of this, and just having a 5x5 of that cursed earth, and just have it generate, keep the mobs trapped. What say you? What say you? We just go crazy with this thing. Compact machine. We don't even have to put the compact machine out. Like, we can just place it. It could just sit in our inventory. It can sit in our refined storage system. We don't need to have it out. We don't ever really need to access it again. Yeah, let's try this. So what we're going to do is set this up in a way so that we can get in and out. our standard setup here. Where's my wand? But what I want to do is I'm going to set our spawn point. I'm going to place one of these like up here. And this is going to be our spawn point. We're going to spawn up top just in darn case. And I'll leave that there. Something happens, right? So we're going to set up like right in the middle, a 5x5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. I don't think I can. That doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't count, can I? Okay, and then we'll just break all this. This is all going to turn into grass or dirt, really. Then we need to get a chicken, do the whole cursed chicken feed, convert this over, and then, we'll put some glass around this so that we're not going to die from all these mobs spawning. Ideally, we could set up witches, but we'd have to figure out how to get witches to spawn. Because witches will heal themselves. Let's get some dark glass and make more of it. Ah, I forgot we spawn up here. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to think. How can we get witches? That would be ideal, is just to have a bunch of witches in here instead of having random mob spawn. We can get witches, name tag them, I guess, and then let them, suffer. Or we could just have a whole bunch of random mobs. It doesn't really matter. We'll hit a mob cap eventually in there. What is that? I needed a little bit more of that dark glass. Oh, that glass is immune to wither. Oh, nice. That's new, I think. I don't think that was in there before. Oh, we're out of coal. We're out of coal. That's not a good thing. Storage and automations? Yeah. Yeah, we're out of coal. All right, we need to make coal seeds. Sure. Real quick, deviation. We need coal seeds. Coal seeds. I was hoping that we wouldn't run into this issue, but I mean, it makes sense that we did. We are burning through all of our coal here in Botania. Eventually, the mana pools will back stuff and we won't have an issue with it, but for now, we are. So we need 4 coal, 4 prudentium. We have 2. And then we need prosperity seed base. That's you, and you. Let's go make these seeds real quick so we can get them, get them started. Okay. Give me the seed. Bam. You go away, go away. Coal seeds can come over here to our super grower, which is here. I'm assuming we have enough of those mystical seeds now to plant actually a whole area worth. Yes, yes. Inferium can still grow. Okay. Let's go over here. What are you? You're nether seeds. So we're gonna go. We should have nether seeds too. We can fill out that plot. Nether seeds, yes. Yeah, okay. So that's a full plot of seeds too. Okay, so we're going to have those mystical seeds going for Botania. That's cool. We'll start working on coal seeds. Hopefully we get a bunch more coal seeds growing, and then we'll be okay with our coal at some point. I probably should sleep through this night because it's been a while. Hey, look, we got some cows spawning because we, you know, they all died over there. So now they're actually going to start spawning around our base. Yeah. What was I doing? Sleeping. And then we need to go back into our thing. And then we need to get a chicken. And then we need to get cursed earth. And then we need to do a bunch of those Mahou things. Yes, that is what we are doing. Look, we're already at 193 Mahou, and I haven't even really been doing, you know, just been running around, really. Dark glass, yes. Really should have thought about this, but I'm not going to be able to go in here once I get all this placed. Okay. We need a chicken, so we need eggs. And then we're going to need some of that cursed feed. Cursed GM chicken feed, which requires 4 fluid XP buckets. So we can get that actually pretty easily from here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're out of buckets. Well, it would be easy if we had buckets. 4. And then GM cursed chicken feed. We got that. So now we just need the chicken. And that'll give us the egg. Well, doesn't help if you kill the chicken. Oh, I know what's happening. The Mahou thing's killing it. Yeah, figures. Egg. Can you use this on a baby chicken? No. So what do you feed chickens? It's seeds. I don't really have that many wheat seeds though. Seeds. Can I make these seeds? I can buy them with emeralds. That's not worth it. Yeah, I know. Cocoa beans. Can I just feed you any seeds? Like, will you eat these seeds? Will you eat some pumpkin seeds, buddy? You only want wheat. Oh no, you'll eat any seed. Okay. Probably could have fed you inferium seeds, to be honest. Okay, grow. Do your thing so I can explode you immediately. Bam. Blow up. Thank you. Okay, so we got our rotten egg. I just need a little bit more of that dark glass so we can box the enemies in. And then, yeah, pretty much that's what we need. Glass Central. It was inside of here. So what we need to do is, you know, let's fill this in as best we can. I should make a ethereal glass section just so I can get in here if ever needed, but whatever. We're going to do that. Is it only slimes that spawn? Possibly. Okay, so what we need to do is go here. We need to get some more of the Mahou stuff. So what was it? It was iron and diamond. So let's get a pestle. Let's get some iron. We'll just get a bunch of this stuff. And then emeralds, right? Bam. Back in here. We got to do the stabby stab and then place a bunch of these things around here. It looks like it may just be slimes that can spawn in here, but that should be okay. All right, so stab H. Stab H. Stab H. Nope. H. 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 No, I don't want you there. Stab H. There we go. Stab H. Stab H. Okay, and then it's 2 diamond emerald, or 2 iron and an emerald. Empty hand. The only issue we're going to have is mob drops. So we're going to need to get a vacuum hopper in here. Yeah, it looks like the only thing that spawns in here is slimes. All right, we do need to figure out how to get witches in there. I think that'll be our best option. Let's get a absorption hopper. Put that in here. We're just going to have it go straight to a trash can. I don't need anything from this. But yeah, so that's pretty much our going to be our setup. Like, I'm going to go in here. We will chunk load this dude. And we will set this absorption hopper to be right up top. And items can go... I don't know. Let's do the up is items right into a trash can. Like, go. Show area. You should be picking... No, you need to go down 1. There you go. And then everything should just get straight trashed. Okay. So, yeah, we have no mobs spawning in here, which is interesting. Don't know why this just literally just quit working, but that's what we're going to do. I'm going to figure out a way for us to get witches in here. That would be our next step, because they will heal themselves. And I think this only does 1 tick of damage, so... yeah, but we'll look into getting witches in there, set this up, and then speed up our Mahou production like as much as we can by having them in there. So if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.